Hello folks, and thank you for stopping by. Well, I'm doing a reaction video, but it's a different kind of reaction video. How should I say? I'm reacting to this latest thing that's going on called the Chase Bank money glitch. And I've been watching it for the past few days, and I gotta admit, I'm wondering about society in general because things seem to be going backwards. I mean, honestly, what would you know what? Before I even go on, let me go ahead and let these people explain to you. I just found this particular, I just happened to come across it, so this will pretty much explain what I'm talking about.
If you do this, you're going to get caught.
A legal expert weighing in on a scam some are calling taking advantage of an ATM glitch. New videos been emerging on social media showing people depositing large checks into banks or ATMs and then making withdrawals before those checks could bounce. WAIT 31 reporter Paige Meyer joins us live this evening.
And from what I understand, it ain't just like checks. They are depositing fake checks. Like fake checks. Oh.
Evening after speaking with the chief trial attorney at the Madison County DA's office about this alarming new trend.
Marie, yes, Tim Douthit with the DA's office tells me check fraud is a reoccurring problem. He says at the end of the day, if anybody is partaking in this trend because they think they found a money glitch, will be finding themselves in legal trouble. Now, on the social media app TikTok, videos show people lined up at Chase ATMs to take advantage of the so-called money glitch.
This is crazy.
People would deposit checks with large sums, then quickly remove a smaller amount before the check bounced back. Now, what these people were actually doing was committing check fraud.
Now, I want to comment on this part. A long time ago, I don't know if they're still doing this. Maybe they stopped doing it. But when we was growing up and we was going to high school, they taught us how to write checks. We learned how to write checks and what we should put on checks in high school. Now, if they still teaching this, let me know in the comments. If not, still let me know in the comments because I'm sensing they're not teaching this no more. What, just let me know. They're not teaching this no more. I don't think so.
Reached out to Chase Bank for a comment, and they said in part, quote, "We are aware of this incident and it has been addressed. Regardless of what you see online, depositing fraudulent checks and withdrawing the funds from your account is fraud, plain and simple." Now, Tim Douthit with the DA's office says everyone at home should know it is a crime to commit check fraud.
It's not a glitch or a hack for free money. It is free money in the same way that going to Walmart and waiting until the teller is not looking and pulling $100 out of the cash register is free money. You can walk out with it, but you're just stealing and you're going to get caught and you're going to go to jail.
Douthit says these people can face a variety of charges. Now, those charges can range from simple theft all the way to felony theft from a financial institution and even federal level crimes. Now, according to the FBI's latest...
And let me let y'all know something else too. Chase Bank itself is owned by J.P. Morgan, which means they got lawyers. They can go after you.
Internet Crime Complaint Center data, they have already seen a $1.6 billion in loss from January to May of 2024. Now, the FBI urges the public to take a beat, which means resist pressure to act quickly, pause for a moment, and assess the situation. Now, for more information on scams and theft from the FBI, you can head to our website at waittv.com. Reporting live with coverage you can count on.
All right, give me a moment to bring up some other stuff. Hold up. Because the thing is, like I said, I've been seeing it all over TikTok about this money chase thing. And people actually posted videos of themselves doing stuff. I'm getting it off on YouTube, of course, but this other gentleman right here, he can definitely explain it in more detail what happened. I saw his video earlier today, and he pretty much explains what the heck is going on.
I have concluded.
That's what led me on this little chase anyway.
Sigismund.
Okay, folks, here's the other part that got me to really look into this Chase Bank thing, and I came across this gentleman's video also. Check it out. I'm just going to get it up here. As I usually do, I'm doing everything on the fly here. I gotta work on my equipment, you know. Here we go.
Sup, you beautiful bastards. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, your daily dive into the news, and I got a special Labor Day show for you today. And it all starts with just the pure idiocy we saw over the weekend.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I don't know if you saw this, apparently an infinite money glitch was discovered. Except it actually wasn't, because real life is not Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh,
The
yeah.
glitch, it was just fraud. So let me explain. When people deposited a check at Chase, right, the banker, more specifically here, the ATM, it would immediately clear a portion of that check and then clear the rest of it later as they vetted it. And so what people quickly figured out is that you could just deposit a check for a huge sum of money and then pull out a percentage of what was immediately available. And that seemingly leading to clips of people literally throwing cash around in front of a Chase and flaunting what looks to be
And now I have to pause on this point right here. If you're doing some crazy stuff like doing the so-called money glitch, why are you posting videos of you doing actually doing it? You can clearly see his face. You can clearly see the neighborhood he's driving around in. You know the FBI got Google, right? Yikes.
at least thousands of dollars that they presumably did not have, as well as others showing huge lines at Chase banks after the trend started going viral, with people suggesting that it was to take advantage of this glitch. However, most of us probably already saw the problem. What the fuck happens when the check comes back as bad? Well, obviously Chase goes,
like I
you
said-
got us good, you got us this time, you get to keep it.
No.
That's not what happened. Those accounts
Can't
get
keep it.
fucking nuked, and then people owe that money back. Not to mention, as a Chase spokesperson put it, regardless of what you see online, depositing a fraudulent check and withdrawing the funds from your account is fraud, plain and simple. So there is a non-zero chance that people who took advantage of Chase's mess up, they could be facing criminal penalties. And I'm not talking about like a slap on the wrist. This is very probably wire fraud, which is a
Check out, read that. I just lead y'all. I'm paused it right there so y'all can read that. All right, I gave it a few seconds. Also gonna put my little input. As I said earlier, when we was growing up, us, the generation before you, was growing up in high school, and I remember being in a class where we was actually writing checks or learning how to write checks. I remember that in high school. Somewhere in high school, I don't know what grade, but somewhere in high school, we learned how to write checks. And we knew what happened, if the checks was bad. Are they still teaching this? Like I said earlier, are they still teaching this or they stopped teaching this? Let me know in the comments.
fucking felony that is shockingly easy to prove. I mean, one, the authorities just need to follow the money and the paper trail. But also, two, in the case of the real big idiots, there's TikToks and videos that they posted that are on the internet. They'll also understand it's the internet, so there's gonna be a mishmash of real videos and then people doing skits and fake stuff. But it feels like for a lot of people at this point, it feels like you should know better, right? Because this is hardly the first free money trend that's not a free money thing. It's gone viral and would have resulted in criminal penalties. Right? Cash app scams are pretty common, and also during the pandemic, a bunch of people were showing others how to get free money from the government with what just amounted to fraud. And so unfortunately, in this specific avenue, it's yet another, what seems to be like a monthly lesson at this point, that if it seems too good to be true, it very probably is. Especially when it comes to supposed free money. Treat that shit
free money, yeah. Ain't no such thing as free money. You know what free money is? Just my opinion, maybe others. Free money is when somebody gives you money and asks no conditions or asks you to do anything for it. They just give it to you and walk away. That's free money. Anything else? Well, you get it.
like a sketchy van with free candy on the side of it. Because really the only difference in those two situations is who is gonna be fucking you. And then in big international news, we gotta talk about these huge protests that we've been seeing. And
that pretty much sums up that. But it's, like I said, it's plenty of other videos. Y'all Google it. Not Google it. You can see it. Well, you maybe can see most of it here anyway on YouTube. And I tell you, you just be amazed. I looked at like several videos on here. People, part of it was what that guy was doing, hanging out the car with the money and all this junk. They posted themselves doing this. Why are we doing this? Are we going backwards as a society? Are we not thinking about the consequences of our actions? Just go and do it and the heck with everything else? Come on, we better than that. I was just amazed at how many people was doing it. Now, like you said before, it was a lot of fake stuff out there that people they said they was doing it, but they weren't actually doing it. But apparently there's some actual cases of people actually doing it. And that's what's frightening. There's actual people actually doing this because they saw it on TikTok. And yeah, I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Let me know in the comments what you think of this money glitch. I'm curious to hear. On that note, thank you for watching this with me, taking this little crazy trip with me, and let me know what y'all think. And as always, before you leave the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications, and if you like more videos like this with me just popping off on here, you know, commenting on stuff I see on the news, let me know. Because I got ideas full of stuff. I mean, I'll be seeing stuff I be wanting to get on here, but then I'm like, no, my channel's dedicated to this thing. That's the only thing that's holding me back. Now, if you like me coming on here commenting on stuff, let me know in the comments. On that note, God bless, and may you have a wonderful day.